I believe, I believe, I believe, no matter what you do.
SOJA is basically a band built around the idea that we could change how we are, and that things that we've learned in the course of our lives don't necessarily have to be who we become.
Their music can change, but the message stays the same. That's the most important part. It's about the message they send, not just about the music.
Music is one place that can speak to our hearts and let people know that it's possible to make a change and that you're not alone in daring to try to make a difference. The Soul Shine Tour is a music and yoga tour. So there's 4 hours of killer music with my band, SOJA, Trevor Hall, and Brett Denon.
See if you can drop this right hip a little bit.
Different teachers along the tour that come out and who teach a yoga class to hundreds and some venues thousands of people.
It's fun touring with a lot of like-minded musicians who sing about changing things, and it's also great to have fans that really understand what we're trying to do and how to work on a mission. It's very inspiring to be in this group of people right now.
Come on. Everything is everything every single day. Remember this and everything you do and everything you say.
When we're on the stage, I don't really see it as something where I'm gonna go sing tonight. I'm actually trying to talk to people. I don't really expect to single-handedly change any of life's gigantic problems. All I'm really trying to do here is talk about ideology and how things could be a little bit different than they are right now. When I see someone on the street, maybe I should say hello to them. You know, like little things like that on up to the big stuff, which is when you spend all this energy, what are you doing to replace it? And when you burn all this gas, what are you doing to get rid of the methane? And when you consume, what are you doing to sustain? Green Notes has been nice enough to help us try to green our tour. I think a lot of musicians wish that they could do something like this, but they're not really sure how to go about talking to sponsors. You know, there's a lot of connections that we don't really know about as far as companies and organizations that are on the ground doing this. Cliff Bar has been one of them for us that has helped us convert away from plastic and plant trees to offset bus emissions. We have stopped using plastic. We don't let it be on stage, we don't let it be in the green room, we don't let it be on the bus.
I think I might have used 1 water bottle on this whole tour, and we've been on tour for a month.
Probably saving 5,000 plastic bottles that we used to use in the past. Now we don't use any of them. And it's really easy for anybody at home, at work, other bands. This is a very easy alternative to that.
All right. Instead of using the runner in a car, I just get on my bike and ride to the hotel. You know, you don't have to burn gas to do it. That's my meditation, you know, and I can come up with songs. One of the songs, it goes, trying to ride the thin line of divine between the rivers and the highways. Pedaling strong, moving on, so get on, or get out of I and I way. When we realize that the Most High Divine is around and inside we, then we can stand tall, we won't fall, because we're all soldiers of Jah Army. SOJA, boom blitz! I don't wanna wait.
SOJA tries our best to keep everything on our rider organic, to keep it local, sustainable, pesticide-free, non-GMO. What can you say about organic produce? It's the best stuff on earth. It's what we need to sustain a healthy, fit tour lifestyle. We're gonna make the ultimate tour smoothie today. We got a mix of everything that's on our rider. Cheers to life, health.
Cheers.
And smoothies on tour. Kenny Bongos over and out.
Trevor Young, peace.
This is the drummer. Dangerous. It's in red. Danger.
All our shirts here are all made in the U.S. and printed in the U.S.
We make sure that there's no sweatshop involved.
Yeah, and even our CDs are recycled paper, soy-based ink, things like that. Just trying to keep the whole process as green as possible, and we encourage other bands to do the same because it's really easy and it really benefits everybody.
SOJA is doing carbon offset program with Green Notes on this Soul Shine tour. We figure it's the least we can do. We ride around these gigantic buses, we need them. You know, without the buses, it's planes, and that's way worse. So we need the buses to take 16 people from town to town to town with all of our gear. And carbon offset seems like the least we can do. Let's tally up everything we put into the air. Let's calculate how many trees it would take to offset that, and let's plant those trees. It feels good to be out here on this tour, and we're never gonna stop doing it. I mean, this is the first tour we've done the carbon offset, but everybody keeps talking about it. Like, dude, this is so cool, we're on this bus, and I feel like I'm not even screwing anything up, you know, because I know that we're paying to have those trees planted. It's a great feeling.
It's your turn right now. It's your turn right now. It's your turn right now. Tomorrow, let's go.
You know, I think the most I can hope for is that our music turns into like a personal journey for people where if they're feeling down or if they're feeling up, they can turn to us.
When I first got started in music, the reason I did it is because I believed and still believe that it's possible to make a difference in the world through music. I think that the main thing that artists can do is walk the talk. Do what we can as bands to green ourselves as an example for the audience. It creates a ripple effect.
I believe it'll all come back to you. And we got SOJA from Washington, D.C. Thank you all so much for coming over.